So here's the scoop. The girls and I sat down. This is like, spoiler alert. Let's get on with the video, mommy. The girls and I sat down to try some of the foods I pickled earlier in the summer. I was so amazed that they were even willing to try. So we sat, we sampled, we chatted, we rated everything on a scale of 1 to 10. And it took about 40 minutes, let's say. So then when we were finished and I went to turn off the video on the phone, I noticed the phone wasn't on. It wasn't filming. It filmed the first, let's say, 13 minutes or so, and then ran out of storage space. And instead of automatically switching from the disc to the phone to save, it just didn't. It just decided to turn itself off. And so we don't have the full taste testing extravaganza. We have the first 3 pickled items that you are going to now just, oh my God, you're going to enjoy this so much watching us try these pickles. And then afterwards, I'll tell you basically how it went with the final item, which was the pickled hard-boiled eggs. Please enjoy the video, and I'll see you again in about, I don't know, 10 or 11 minutes or so. Okay? All right. I'll see you then. Hello, Dumpsterinos and Frugalistas. I am here with the Frugal babies, whom you have not seen in a long time, and they are getting so grown up now with their husbands and their careers and their kids of their own. Oh, wait, that's me. So the babes are here with me today, willing to try some of the food items I pickled earlier in the summer. Not just canned, but pickled. I'm a little amazed, actually. I'm so proud that you're willing to try these things.
I'm very scared.
You're very scared?
Very, very scared.
Are you scared
Will
too?
my taste buds?
Yeah, okay. We have pickled zucchini. And I think I can tell by the mustard seeds in there that this would be a sweet pickle, I hope. This is dill mixed vegetables. So we have in there, I can see zucchini and cucumber and peppers and onions and I think green beans. It's a mixed veg situation is what's that. We have dill pickled hard-boiled eggs, pickled peppers, pickled asparagus spears, and pickled watermelon rind. The thing I'm actually scared to try is the hard-boiled eggs.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I'm
4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm super scared about that. The other things, I pretty much think I know what they're going to taste like if I don't, for real, totally know from having tried them when I was cooking them. But this will be, oh, no. Get down. Get back. Get off.
Let's save the hard-boiled eggs for last.
Oh, that's what I was going to say too. Let's definitely save hard-boiled eggs for last, in case we were too full to try them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we have to build up to that. I tasted all the other things as I made them, but over time, I mean, it's been a few weeks for everything. Like these pickled zucchini bits were pickled on June 26th, and this dill medley was on July 14th. Pickled peppers were July 2nd, so, you know, they've been in their pickling situation for a while now. So they're going to taste different from how they did when I first did them. All right, girls, what do you want to start with? We all agree.
Let's
Eggs.
do the...
I think I want to start with the
peppers?
peppers because peppers are probably the most
Yeah.
tasty thing when they're not pickled. So they can probably,
They can probably handle the pickling.
hopefully,
Ooh,
not be.
what a good seal we have there. All righty. Just give it a little bit. They smell good.
Smell like hot sauce.
They smell like hot sauce. That's interesting. They're not hot peppers. They're sweet peppers. Well, let me get back to give you back before.
Prepare myself.
Alrighty, pickled peppers. What are you going to taste like? Everybody go for it.
Oh no!
It's very vinegary, for sure. It's not a surprising flavor. It's kind of what you'd think a pickled pepper would taste like.
That tastes better than a regular pepper, if I have to be honest.
You like that better than regular pepper? That's interesting. Has a little zip to it. And we're gonna make rice and beans for dinner tonight. And I was saying
And cheese.
with cheese on top, of course. And I was telling the girls how I think pickled things would be a nice accent to the rice and beans because they're very savory, and these are zippity. I don't really care if you double dip in there. One, the vinegar will kill the bacteria, and two, it's just family. Like, I know where you two came from. Like, it's okay. We can share germs. I'm just saying. Here, take that one that's easier to stab. Stab the stabbable. No, just put the whole thing in.
It's good.
You don't like it? You love peppers.
Not as good.
It's quite sour.
It is quite sour. Definitely quite sour. It is sour. Have I mentioned it's sour? It is sour. I like it too.
Can't tell if I like it or not. It's like one of those things that, like, if I had to eat it, I would eat it if that was like the only thing. But like, I wouldn't eat it again. I wouldn't choose to eat
I
it.
like it.
I like it too.
It's
What is this?
delicious. Better than
It's a little piece of onion. There's onion in there. Some water on my
probably.
table.
It's probably gonna be my favorite canned food.
Really?
So far,
Having not tried anything else, you have put the peppers
I have not tried anything.
front and center.
Anything else in
Maybe.
front of us. I've tried the jam that you've made, and that's it.
Go.
Everybody give it a rating out of 1. Out of
1
1
to
to 10.
All right, 1 to 10.
9 out of 10. It's good, but it's pretty sour. You know, it has that.
I
zing.
like sour
And
though.
I
like
like
I
the
like
sour.
tart things and sour.
But it's also kind of sweet, and I like the sweet. That's why I like it. The only reason I am making it lose a point is because it gives me a kind of zing, and the first time I tasted it, that zing felt like kind of strange.
Uh-huh. But once you get used to the zing,
Once I get used to zing, it will be a 10 out of 10, but right now, 9.
except you're helping yourself more, so
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I give about 8 out of 10, and that's only because I want to leave space for something that might be better, that I would rate higher. And you?
5.
Well, that's higher than I thought you were going to
Yeah.
give it, so yeah. All right, what do you want to try next? How about the not artichoke. How about the pickled asparagus?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I wanna
They do look like green beans.
I want to do the watermelon rind next.
If you would have told
Okay.
me that
It
was
looks like
asparagus, I would-
gummy bears, like those medicine gummy bears.
Oh yeah. The
Medicine.
watermelon rind.
Oh,
Ooh, it's splasherino. Alrighty.
I hate asparagus.
I know, I have a feeling this is not going to be, I'm just going to give you one, but I pulled up for you. I have a feeling this is not going to be your favorite, just because of not being wild about asparagus in the first place.
I
you
kind of
know?
like asparagus.
Do you? Well, then you might like it, I
I
think.
can't tell. I feel like it's a. What is
It
that?
smells like vinegar and asparagus mixed together. Okay, let's give it a try. It's very fibrous. I don't think I can cut it in half. I'm just going to fold mine in half.
I'm not gonna do it.
I like the pickled peppers better, definitely.
No, no.
It's very vinegary, which I like. There is a little bit of asparagus flavor, but it's not horrible. Like, I could eat it again and will because I made several jars. I don't hate it. I still think the eggs are going to be scarier and worse. But it was kind of, what would you say?
I didn't really like it. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 because it tasted like a bit sweet, but the asparagus flavor, you know, it kind of just ruins it.
It was the asparagus flavor definitely ruins the asparagus. It was like having like a bundle of grass
Yeah,
twisted together
it tastes like
and pickled.
asparagus-y green tea.
Yeah.
I'm not a green tea fan,
Yeah.
Oh,
but I
did
will
you,
for it.
did you eat the entire thing?
Mhm.
I took the smallest little corner.
Yeah, that's not really how you taste something. You could dive in, just jam that whole
I'm not-
sucker in. I don't think you could really bite. It's very fibrous. Bite down, bite it down, girl. You couldn't even bite through it. That's attractive. Alrighty.
You know, it's not that bad.
I would give them, what did you say, 4 out of 10? I think I'd give them a 4 out of 10.
I'm actually going to raise mine to 5.
5?
Because, I like the strange taste. Like,
It's different.
I like strange tastes. I like different tastes. You know, new things.
That's awesome.
5.
5. I'm going to give it a 4.
Um,
I'm going to give it a 0.
It's not that bad. Like, if I had to eat it, I would eat it, but I wouldn't eat it again. If I would.
As you said with the pepper.
If I had an option.
I would never eat it again.
Alright, it's going back down to 4.
I'll give
I'll have it with dinner tonight.
I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
I mean, the vinegar flavor, I think, does overwhelm the asparagus flavor. The vinegar overpowers the asparagus, which is a good thing. I think that's a positive. I wonder if it'll mellow more. Oh, you want to do watermelon rind?
Watermelon rind.
I wonder if it'll mellow more.
It looks the tastiest, and the only reason is that because
I think this is going to be more of
like
a...
the gummies.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to taste like gummies. I don't want you to get your hopes up on that one.
Yeah.
But I think this is more of a sweet pickle thing, hopefully, than an incredible... Well, I don't know.
I hope it tastes like a pickle. If it tasted like gummies, that would be very weird.
Well, I think what's interesting...
That's enough.
I mean, what's interesting is it so doesn't resemble watermelon anymore at all. And I mean, watermelon rind is so,
It actually smells good.
oh, that's the
Smells
cinnamon.
like tea.
Cinnamon.
You added cinnamon to it?
Yes.
It does something.
Because I followed the recipe. The recipe called for a cinnamon stick.
Like, I would put this scent in a candle. And
Pickled watermelon with cinnamon.
I'm kind of scared for this.
It's good.
Did you eat it?
It's definitely tart, sour, vinegary. But I like it.
I do.
It tastes like pickle.
You would not know that that's not cucumber. You know, don't you think? Like that would pass for a slightly sour sweet gherkin. That would pass for a slightly more sour than usual sweet gherkin.
This is the best one out of all of them so far.
Well, well, it's good that you think that because. All right, so as you see, before the phone stopped filming, we only got through 3 of the items. And the pickled watermelon rind remained the favorite of the day for all of us. When we tried, let's see, there was dill, like a dill mixed vegetable thing. They weren't that wild about it. They're not really dill people. And then we did the hard-boiled eggs. Now, let me just say, when I checked the phone, to turn it off at the end, when I realized it hadn't been filming the whole time, and I said, oh my God, this stopped filming, there was a pause. And at the same time, all 3 of us said, I'm not trying the hard-boiled eggs again. I am not eating them again. They were so awful. So awful that, like, we would have done the whole video and tried everything else again, but we were not going to eat the eggs again. Like, they were so awful. It was probably great video. The video that was never filmed. I mean, I'm sure it was hysterical as we were gagging and spitting the hard-boiled egg out. It was like tire rubber would be more tender than these pickled hard-boiled eggs. Total failure. Total, like, I don't even know what the flavor was like. I mean, it might have been okay, but the texture was so off-putting. Never again. Never again. Never. I'm not going to make them again. I'm not going to try anybody else's. I don't ever want to see them or think about them ever again. It was so traumatizing. It was awful. So the hard-boiled eggs were a hard no. All the pickled vegetables and the watermelon rind, I will say, were all, I'm not going to say excellent. They were all acceptable. A lot of it was all still pretty vinegary, which I guess it will be. They didn't mellow too much over time, but I like it all. I like pickled things. I like vinegar. I do. I'm a vinegar fan. Kind of weird, but I am. I was really proud of the girls for even being willing to try this stuff. I was shocked when I suggested, hey, you guys want to do a taste test thing with me and we'll try some of the foods I've pickled and canned. That might have been an overly dramatic scream. Sorry, I dropped the phone. It's like a, I don't know, like a velociraptor. I just grabbed my baby. Anyway, I don't know where we were. I was proud that the girls were willing to try the foods and surprised. Very, very, very surprised. Yes, that when I suggested it, they were like, oh yeah, sure, we'll do that. I was like, wait, you do know what I just said. The foods that I pickled and canned earlier in the summer. You know what I'm talking about. It was what it was, and I'm sorry we had the technical issue. But you know what? I know from my my YouTube analytics that most people don't watch to the end anyway. Most of you would have tuned out way before we got to the hard-boiled eggs, and you would have missed all that excitement and drama anyway. So now you just know. You have the info. They were awful. Never accept a pickled hard-boiled egg from me. That's my advice to you. If we meet and I happen to offer you some or really try to push them on you, don't take them. Or take them and don't eat them. Take them away, far, far away. Just a little PS for you. So I'm sitting here in my office, which is the bathroom, editing this video, and I look over and the cat just threw up on the bath mat. And then she walks over to the door and throws up again. Yeah, lady, clean it up.